Welcome back, everyone. It's our fourth episode of Course of Strahd. I do really apologize for not getting our content on a consistent schedule, but now since the boys are back and university's over, definitely gonna start pumping out more content. But anyways, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So our basic recap on our last session. Saphiro died a miserable... Someone's calling you. Saphiro died a miserable death, and yeah, want to know how? When business wasn't going his way, he resorted to violence, and now look where he is. He's dead. Other than that, the party was tasked with escorting Irina to the Valkyrie village. But of course, before the party could even do that, Irina asked the party a small favor, which is to store the coffin of her dead father in the grave. Sadly, her reasons why is because no one in this village is brave enough to do so, which is sad. But yeah, that's an obstacle the party must do before they move on. Other than that, Cedric is temporarily revived as a skeleton, but there's also tragic news to be heard as well. His form will only last for 2 hours, because the priest does not have enough power. And that is the short recap from our last session. Now let's get right into it. Now everyone, I'll be transferring you all to the church map, because I kind of forgot to do that last session. So let me move you into this map. And let me switch the audio as well. Tell me if it's too loud so I can lower it down anytime. So, I'll just give you, restate everything you're in right now. 1 second, everyone. So, the chapel is a shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-starred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. And on that table, you also see Saphiro, but as a skeleton. Its flesh slowly rotting away. What do you guys do? You guys give commands to the skeleton. Do not forget. Someone has the orb, but I'm not sure who. But the orb will run out of power, or energy, in about 2 hours. The priest looks at everyone's names. I almost forgot. Giuseppe, whatever that name is. If I'm pronouncing it right.
The J is silent.
Giuseppe. No.
J is silent.
Shut up.
J is silent.
Sure, okay. You know, fucking that name. The priest, his name is Don. He speaks to you, exactly you, Toby. Yes. Well. Yeah. My name is Donovich. If there's nothing else I can do for your friend here. If you wish to cure him of his mental suffering, please do so at any time. But allow me to... Suddenly, the priest gets interrupted by Irina. Can you please help us get the coffin to the graveyard? You guys see Ismar coming through the halls with literally himself holding the coffin. Yes. Irina, this weighs quite a lot, you know? I don't only have to do the lifting for you. Irina seems yet apologetic for her actions, but also in a state of great distress. The priest reluctantly says, I'm not really sure I could help you with that. I also have a favor to ask before I could even begin setting up the proper ritual and graving your dead father. Irina listens in closely, and the priest turns his attention towards the rest of the party. You see, I have a son, and my son is not doing very well. Everyone stands there in silence, But this only just encourages the priest to continue, so reluctantly choosing his words. My son is turning into a vampire. Every day, every night. He always screams and yells, begs for blood. I locked him up into one of the cells below in the basement, but each day he grows wild. I will not do any service until someone is able to do something about my son. What do you
Do
guys think?
something? I ask, what does he mean?
I mean,
What do you want us to do, sir?
maybe someone sacrifice blood or kill him. I cannot kill my son, as they will scar me for life.
And what does your son say?
He lost his mind. He doesn't say. He has no word.
A moral dilemma.
Indeed. The priest stands there looking at the party. What guys?
I stand there just pondering while I try to literally catch everything that was conversed. As I was not paying attention at all to this entire conversation.
From beneath.
This fine gentleman told us his son is turning into a vampire, and asked us to solve his dilemma.
From beneath the chapel floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father, I'm starving!" Everyone is fucking scared because of that. It's, he nods at the party.
Take us to him.
He says, "Now you see, he's starving. For blood, that is."
It won't be for long.
So, will you guys do something about my son? He nods at the party, with eyes begging for a solution.
Take us to him.
Let's see your son. Yeah, and as I pull out my book to try to get a better understanding of the son's dilemma and see if I can find anything.
Please, follow me. We will be heading shortly to the basement. Irina, you stay put. I'll be back shortly. Irina nods. Ismark says, "Let me accompany you." Donovan looks at him and says, "I'm pretty sure you should stay with her in case anything happens." "No, I insist," Ismark quickly replies. Donovan says, "Fine then. And come with us." Alright. So everyone. Party? Hello? We're going into our room? Guess I'm just gonna drag you. So you all enter what seems to be... Give me a sec. This dirty room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly on it. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol. Anyone wants to do a perception check or anything?
Can I do one?
Sure. Your perception check reveals that this room really doesn't contain anything of value. And your perception check also reveals a locked trapdoor. And as you look at the trapdoor yanks itself, and it seems to be roaring with life, as if someone is trying to punch his way through it. What say you? Donovich quickly interposes himself between the trapdoor. Hey, he's a little bit active tonight. Be careful. Remember, do not go in there by yourself. You should be intimidated if we go in as a group. Are you guys ready to go in?
No. I ask, how long has he been in there?
The priest... He contemplates for a bit. 1 sec. Okay. Fucking fuck. Okay, sorry. Well, let me explain in further detail. A little more than a year ago, my 20-year-old son, his name is Duru, and several other villagers stormed Castle Ravenloft in revolt, having been lured there by a wizard in black robes who came to Borivia from a faraway land. By all accounts, I believe the wizard may have died in Strahd's hand, but I do not know what happened to my son. I think he also has died in Strahd's hand, but then he returned back to me as a vampire spawn. I was able to trap my son in the church undercroft, where he remains to this day, still stuck down there and trapped. What? Yeah,
Check your stream.
What's wrong with the stream? What? Oh yeah, game overlay. Sorry about that. Thank you, Rico. He hasn't been fed since he was imprisoned, and he cries out to his father at all hours. Meanwhile, I pray every day and night for the wellness of my son, hoping the gods will tell him how to save him without destroying him. But I'm still too reluctant to let you guys kill my son. We must go in. He grabs the key from his pocket and starts slowly twiddling around the lock. He gives the party one more glance. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Yeah, we're ready.
Just you? Only you are ready?
Ready?
Let us proceed then.
I prepare my spell book in anticipation of what's to come ahead.
Just gonna drag you guys along, don't mind me. You guys slowly proceed down the stairs. Let me just read real quick. You proceed into the undercroft of the church. It is empty, vastless. You can see urine and excrements on the floor, and a crazy-ass vampire spawn with 2 hands on his head, like his insanity's about to blow. Amish approaches. My son! Control yourself! He says, give me blood! Blood! He runs right up to the party, but maintains his distance. Blood! Blood! Blood!
According to my calculations, you sacrifice around a significant amount of blood, around 5% of the average human blood, in order to satisfy this creature.
Ismark goes up to Donovan and says, I'm sorry, old fellow, but we may have to kill your son. I guess she retorts, no! That is not an option no more. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Ismark kicks Donovich and he falls to the floor. He begins to weep inconsolably and yes, and pins down Donovich. Go, party! Go, adventurers! Kill that vampire spawn! Yes, no, please! What guys? What do you guys do?
I didn't know she killing you.
I think my actions carefully. I decide to kill the creature.
Roll initiative. Anyone roll initiative now? Oh.
nice D20.
Musepi, it is now your turn. What do you wish to do? The vampire spawn grits his teeth, hoping to pounce the moment he gets the opportunity. Toby, it's your turn.
Toby, let's go.
Sorry. I will cast. Oh, wild cast. I'll cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Roll the attack and everything. You should know how to cast a spell, hopefully. Okay. You attempt to strike the creature with your hand imbued with cold magic. But you miss. Yes, you swing, but the vampire swiftly dodges your move and smiles at your imminent failure. Is that all for your turn, Toby?
Yeah.
Well, you have to get close in order to strike the vampire. Okay. The vampire's turn. He opens his mouth widely and tries to bite you. No, tries to use his claws, actually.
On who?
On you, Toby. You take 14 slashing damage, and you're now bloody. Already. You feel the teeth just sinking deep into your arm, and blood starts rushing out of it. You feel a shout of pain rise through your entire body. This causes you to shriek in pain. But it's not over. It strikes again with its claws. Let's see if it hits. What's your armor class? 1. Okay, it misses. The vampire tries to strike you with his claws again, but you're able to at least defend it off with your staff and keeping its mouth away from you. That's the vampire's turn. It's Mark. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay.
There's 2 duplicates. All right.
It's now your turn, Barris.
I decide to
yelling, saying, "Please stop this!" But you must continue.
I maneuver around the man in that cloak and get behind the vampire, and I decide to. Let's see here.
There's no flanking advantage, just to let you know.
Okay.
It's disabled in this campaign.
Ah, okay. Then I will do. Sapping stain. I extend my finger and shout the component of death, and I suck the vitality out of this foul creature. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
What's that? Let me make its rules private. Yep, never mind. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. It's gonna make the Constitution save. Okay. It succeeds on a 17, unfortunately. The vampire spawn resists the spell. What next, Varys?
Okay, I decide to move away. And then I fix my cloak and prepare for the next turn. And my turn here.
Elira Atlas. Also, as Mark is gonna start rolling this initiative. Lara Atlas, what do you wish to do?
Okay. I'm gonna try calm emotions. I look at the vampire, see that it is in between of trying to stay human and fully become a vampire. I'm going to try to calm his emotions. I wave my hands and say the verbal components and try to calm him.
Alright, it's now gonna roll a charisma saving throw. It fails on a 3. Let's see. What do you wish to do with your effect, Ben? Ben, what do you wish to do specifically with your spell? You can choose one of the following 2 effects on your spell. Go?
I mean, it's up to Ben what he wants to do with the spell.
I thought I was muted because he's not.
No, you're not.
No, just I essentially just tried to suppress his emotions.
So make him indifferent to the creatures he is hostile to.
Yeah.
And that would end his hostility. Okay. That's what he wants to do, DM.
Okay, then basically according to spell, the target. Oh. Creatures of your choice. Okay. You're able to construct the magic and tamper with his mind that he is not willing to attack any of the people in this room. Is that all for your turn?
Yeet.
It's now Dorof's turn. Okay. He stands there and starts retreating back to his corner. And it ends the turn. Giuseppe, what do you wish to do now?
Is he disengaging?
He's not attacking you right now.
Oh, okay. Then I'll stop attacking.
And Smart says, it doesn't matter. He's still a vampire. We have to kill that fool. Okay, screw this. He kicks Donovich over again. He's, no, please, stop! And then he rushes up to the vampire.
Isn't kicking Donovan down in action, though?
No, he has a bonus action. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. Ismart begins to attack with his multi-attack as usual. He strikes with his longsword, which is one-handed, and deals about 8 slashing damage to the vampire, and this causes them to rage again. And the spell immediately ends. Yep. He says, and the weak shall die, including this fool. And he attacks again. Another 9 slashing damage as he starts striking at the vampire's flesh, and it bleeds. But it's still shrieking in a lot of pain. Varys, it is now your turn.
I think, considering my neutrality in this situation, I decide not to act. And skip my turn.
Whoops, I fucking skipped the Lara. Yeah, it should be a Lara Atlas turn. Lara, what do you wish to do?
try going behind his mark and then just trying to knock him out from behind.
What are you gonna do for your roll?
Can I just push him over?
Okay. Since you don't have to grapple or feet or any bonus action, you might have to do an action for your thing. So roll an acrobatics contest or athletics. And also roll as well. It succeeded on a 19. And Smart turns, looks over his shoulder and says, "What are you trying to do? Do you honestly want to die here to a vampire? There's no way to communicate with vampires and be friendly to them. You dimwit! You must kill him!" And that's all for your turn, Ben.
Yeah.
Alright. It is now the vampire's turn. Immediately you see the vampire begins to regenerate some of its wounds, and it closes a bit. Esmart seems surprised by this fact. As a Roll20 decides to cooperate with me with this stupid ass, laggy ass fucking speed. Oh man. It's taking so. I'm sorry everyone, this character. Fine. Jesus Christ. The vampire attacks Ismark directly, but can only make one bite attack. It's a natural one. The vampire tries to bite Ismark, but sadly just misses. Giuseppe, what do you wish to do?
Cast spell towards what's that guy's name?
Ismark or Duru?
Esmark.
Okay.
Esmark. Sorry, 1 second. We'll cast Cloud of Daggers.
And Donovich is still crying underground, weeping, begging the party and everyone to stop. Okay, I'm waiting for you to cast your Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah.
Okay,
There it is.
your Cloud of Daggers. What's the range of it again?
60 feet.
No, that's like where you can spawn it. I'm looking for the
Oh, it's 5-foot cube.
5-foot cube. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you spawn a bunch of Clouded Daggers on Ismark, and you deal about 10 slashing damage to him. As the daggers begin to shred a bit of its clothes off and leave a few lacerations on his body. Ismark says, fucking, is in shock that the party is alive with a vampire. But it's now his turn. Is that all for your turn, Toby?
Yeah.
Says, since I see all of you want to die, I'm just gonna excuse myself out of here. He goes out of your Clouded Daggers, but the vampire tries to stop him.
I trip him.
You do not have a reaction to do that, man.
Why not?
Your reaction could only be to attack him with a physical weapon.
Oh.
The vampire strikes with its claws, dealing 8 slashing damage to Ismark. And he flees the battle, saying, "You all could go right in there. I'm not gonna help no more." And he's gone. What do you guys wish to do now? Varys, it is now your turn.
I will do the same thing again. Try to incapacitate the creature. I point my finger, start speaking words of death, and now I must roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, give me 1 second.
As I could feel an energy reach out from my fingers towards the vampire, trying to suck whatever vitality is left off this individual. I sit there and say, vampires won't last long, even by themselves.
Sorry about that, boys. I was just reloading roll 20 onto light mode. Okay, so what do you want it to do, Ferris?
I tapping sting. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 14.
Bro. Okay. I use Chrono Shift. The creature must reroll.
Copy that. 18.
Well, that sucks. Alright, I then just decide to get closer to the stairs, and I end my turn.
Elena Atlas, what do you wish to do?
I tell to the party, if we cannot find a way to control the creature, I will resort to killing it. I say in a calm tone.
And by me.
We're
Try
waiting.
to get Donovan up.
You help out the priest get up using an interact. He says, "Thank you, but he's not going to be he's not gonna be friendly. He demands blood."
Be helping him up count as an action?
Interaction.
Okay. So I still have an action, right?
Yes.
Give me 1 sec.
I flip over the pages in my spell book as I begin to ready up the spell of Scorching Rays.
Say he may not be human right now, but perhaps once we defeat, I forgot his name, but once we defeat the bad guy, perhaps we'll find a way to cure him. And I take out a dagger and cut my hand, so it starts bleeding, and then let the drops fall onto the ground.
The vamp. Okay, is that all for your turn?
And I'll... Yeah.
The vampire. Combat ends. The vampire immediately. One second. Here we go. The vampire immediately rushes to the pool of blood that Ben's blood on the ground and starts drinking it with his tongue, licking it until every piece is done. His sanity goes back to normal for a bit. The father hugs his son. Son, you have to hold Belander. We will get you out of this torture. The son is quiet, shaking, but he seems to nod. Help me, he begs. I don't know if I could hold it any longer. You have to, my son. Just endure. Thank you, Father. I believe this enough. I can't keep sacrificing my own blood. I'm already sick and ill because of it. I don't know how long this blood will last them. But even so, I heard that blood itself will not keep them permanently alive.
For sure, because the I speak to Donovan. This man, the longer he stays in this impaired state of cognitive function, he will eventually start to take actions that lead to self-harm and potentially death. So, whatever the root cause of your son's problem is, it should be addressed swiftly. I say to Donovan with a warning, knowing that I have encountered this situation before.
He understands and nods to your advice. We must go now. Son, stay strong. Son stays there, shaking. God knows when he will go insane again. He says, quickly, go, before he goes back to his bad, very bad.
We have a wounded. I look towards my back and I see the wounded man in the cape, and I shout out to the cleric. Looks like we got a wounded member in the party here.
Oh yeah. How much? Yeah. Alright, you guys return back, and you're now on top. Yes, well, thank you for this favor. I guess I will help with engraving the arena's dead father. And Smart stands there huffing at the party. You guys really made a bad decision. That vampire's going to kill the father. Donovan looks at him. He, for a moment, he's about to retaliate, but he knows he's right deep within.
Say that, Mark. If that's true, just let the weak kill the weak. It's not your problem. Help us though, because we're strong.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, that's unique.
Bunch of fools. Don't do this again, ever. Once you see a vampire arrive, you kill it. Otherwise, I won't help you escort Arena. And we also
ask you
cancel.
something.
What is it?
What if you were turned into a vampire?
I would wish that you kill me immediately.
And not find a way to cure you, to go back to human.
No. Since then, my dignity and image will be shattered. And I would have already done great harm to many people. It would be wise to kill me if I ever turn into a vampire.
You're essentially holding on to your pride rather than life.
No, not just pride, but for the safety of
I
others.
laugh. It looks like the cleric literally missed what this guy said as I walk off.
Oh, not even that. Once you're cured, you can try asking for forgiveness for the families that you've done harm, and start doing good deeds to try and make up for what you've done, rather than just end.
It is the saying as it goes. Once you have committed a great threshold of evil sins, there's no going back.
There is always a way back.
Not in what I've been taught. He leaves the room, refusing to converse any further. What say you guys?
You have what is it? A flask, Donovan?
Oh, sorry. Oh, you say again? You want a flask? Yes.
Yeah.
For what purpose?
So I'll give some of my blood, so it will give us some time to find a way to cure him.
Okay. He skirmishes in another. You see Donovich leave the room and enter another one. You could hear the sounds of skirmishing around for a flask. He then arrives back to the room and hands it over to you.
I'll
Anyways.
try and fill the flask with my blood.
Anyways, you guys had some.
I look within the pages of my spell book in addition to
Ben,
what Ben may possibly be looking for.
Ben, you lost. Since you've been sacrificing blood, you lose 8 health points. Thank you.
All price to pay.
All right, Donovan says,
Does my researcher background the cleric with finding the information needed to create a cure.
Sadly, no cure. And only, however, it gives him a little bit of knowledge. Blood seems to be the powering source for very powerful manifestations of a vampire, and seems to also be the powering force for rituals and magic that utilize blood as its main source of energy. You're able to compare that using blood as an energy source is much more powerful than tapping into the cosmetic fabric of the universe. Your head expands with knowledge as you start contemplating and reading your books. Nice ability there.
I gain IQ points just by reading my book there and sharing this information to the cleric. And it could be of use when trying to look for a cure for this individual. But it seems that we'll have to go on a great endeavor just for that.
Alright.
I say to the cleric.
I mean, hard things are not supposed to come by easily. As the saying goes, the greater the risk, the greater the reward.
Sure. Okay. Donovich, load to the party says, you all had something that you wanted to do. I'll be more than gladly to help with your task. Please follow me.
I quietly say, is it a risk worth taking, though? As I leave the door and follow Donovan.
The doors reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading into a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side on the hall lead to chambers, and then now you're in the chapel again. But then you see Ismark trying to comfort Irina. You see she's crying again. But then it comes to your great shock that the skeleton of Cedric, or Zephyro, has withered away. And whoever has the orb stopped glowing and faded away.
Has it been 2 hours?
Yeah.
How has it been 2 hours?
Remember the moment that Cedric was revived, last session, you guys were actually spending a lot of time. So, and also the combat downstairs, technically it could be 1 hour and 58 minutes. But
we were 1 hour and 58 minutes.
Pretty sure it was like a 30-second brawl.
Yeah, that's how. At most, like maybe 2 minutes.
Well, time travels differently here. Alright. But yeah, his body withered away. I kept track of time, guys. I'm not fucking bullshitting you. So.
Seems kind of off, though. I won't lie.
It could be off. How about you investigate?
The world never has to make sense to you. How you deal with its obstacles
Literally,
best defines this campaign.
rather than trying to question the DM, how about you actually try to investigate to figure out what actually caused him to wither? Like, simple.
Wizard, investigate this.
That's
All right. Oh, I take out my book and my magnifying glass.
Make a powerful Arcana check.
Can I help him? And guide him as well?
Explain how you will help him.
Try and
How will you be useful? Explain.
looking at the aspects from a cleric's point of view, and how it could potentially be since it's manipulating life, perhaps my point of view helps aid.
You gain advantage.
Alright.
Plus guidance.
I sit down beside the withered, well, what used to be an organism, and begin going deep into my knowledge of Arcana.
Roll.
Oh,
Not
plus a
bad.
D4. You have to get advantage though.
So your Arcana check reveals the following. You're able to sense some irregularities, and you tap into the fabric of magic, the cosmetic fabric.
The universe,
your mind
please give me the answers, I say.
Your mind focuses, and your book glows with energy. You sense that a different source stole the energy. And that explains why he withered away earlier than usual.
I turn to the cleric, and I share this important piece of information.
The answer is
There
always-
must have been a great disturbance in the fabric of the cosmos, an unspeakable source of magic that interrupted with the natural process of this creature and has disabled it, reduced it to nothing but ashes, gone from existence.
For a second, I thought that you were going to say there is a disturbance in the force, but apart from that, in character, I'm going to say, do you know where it went?
Do I know where the source is originating from?
Or a rough pinpoint?
Yes. You gain a horrifying vision. Allow me to share. Give me a second, I'm trying to find the handout.
I continue to analyze my thought process to figure out where the origin of this disturbance.
There's only for
Permeating.
Mikkel to see. So, yeah. You gain a very blurry vision, but it seems to be like someone's calling you again, Mikkel. Probably your medication. Sí, está viniendo.
Don't worry. Yep.
You able to discern that it's like some big sort of structure, like a castle. You immediately come to the conclusion it must be the castle in this land, Castle Ravenloft.
My eyes turn red as suddenly I start seeing visions. My eyes rapidly darting around. And then I come to the realization that it's originating from a castle. I share this important news to Ben, or to the cleric, and I say, young lady, this source is coming from somewhere of unspeakable. Blood starts to fall from my mouth. That's what I try to recall is immense. But it's coming, I believe, from Castle Ravenclaw.
You lose -2 health points while coughing up blood, trying to remember.
Holy.
Okay, Mikkel, you're ready to call. Right, so Ben, the answer is always in the campaign. Don't question me. Question the campaign.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you.
When you say it's been like more than 1 hour and 58 minutes, I get down there.
That's just deception from me, the DM. I can't give you the actual information. You have to find it in the campaign. If I told you,
But telling us how
If I
much
told
time has
you-
passed is
if I told you
misinformation.
it's 35 minutes, that's already spoiling the metagaming. I was telling you it's 2 hours because it's the common standard for the body to wither, just like stated by the priest. Common sense, bro. Anyways, what do you guys wish to do?
Or options.
Decided to go forth to Irina.
Irina says, please, father, let's go bury the coffin. Alright then. I'll need your help, fellow adventurers, as well. We're gonna have to dig up a grave. The priest leads everyone out of the chapel, including you guys. Alright. He hands the party a bunch of shovels, tosses them. Let's go dig. You all gather up, and everyone roll a fucking strength check.
Guidance to everyone in turn.
Welcome back, Mikkel.
Oi! I'm back.
The D4. HD. We're doing strength checks, by the way, with guidance,
Why?
because we're digging up a
You're
grave.
digging up the grave. I mean, yeah, in order to put the coffin inside.
Managed to scrape the pebbles.
I say to the party, you guys are weaklings.
We're doing strength savers.
Wait,
My arms literally turn into
Toby and
fucking
Mikhail,
shit.
why are you guys doing strength saves?
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter actually. It's the same as the strength check. So
Oh, well,
you
it's the
still
same
fail,
thing,
right?
My arms, I literally tear my muscle trying to freaking make a great.
You guys
It's a
fight.
D4.
Yeah,
Plus a D4.
that doesn't work either way. You guys straight fight with the combined effort of this party. And let's see, I forgot to roll for another one. Yeah, I fucking did a terrible job. Finally, you all finally dig up enough dirt, and you all rain down the coffin inside. The priest say some holy prayers. Wait a man, live on.
You join in the prayer.
You all join in on the prayer.
I do.
He blesses the man with great peace in the afterlife. Amen.
Amen.
Alright. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. I guess I have to reward you in a way. He hands out the party 15 gold pieces each.
Do you have any spell books for me? I asked Donovan, with a nonchalant smile.
Yes, I do. You can copy off from it if you wish.
Please, I wish to study your material.
Very well then. Maybe I can teach you a few things about necromancy and the dead. Maybe this will interest Usupi, correct?
Sorry, what?
Usupi, whatever fucking Toby's gay ass name is.
Closer. Actually, it still wasn't close at all, but
Yeah, well, I'm definitely interested in this kind of in your field of study. There, it might help with me with answering the secrets of the universe, especially life and death.
Very well. Okay, Toby, you motherfucker. How do you fucking say the name again?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
The
Right?
J is silent.
I
Yeah,
didn't say the J. Giuseppe.
that's pretty close.
Close enough.
Fucking Toby and his weird ass fucking weird. Sure. Okay, sorry. The father or the priest leads you guys into
Close the door.
what?
Nothing. Sorry.
It was telling someone to close the door. Okay, let's go. Let's just focus on this shit.
He says to Elera, you can stay with Adina. That's out of RP. But anyways, he leads you into one of the rooms. Very well, since I see you both are invested in figuring out the secrets of the universe, you say, right, Barris?
Yes, I nod with excitement.
He snaps his fingers and summons a virtual bookshelf. No, not virtual. A magical bookshelf that appears with a bunch of fucking books. Here's the finest edition. He then summons the table. He hovers the table near his bed, and then, with manipulating the fabric, he brings the book down to the table, blows off the dust from it, and opens it to the correct page of necromancy. Here, take a look. Roll an investigation check.
I delve into the literature in this book, already starting to take notes on its contents.
While that's happening, can I gather Zephyro's remains into a pouch?
Sure.
I roll a 22 on the investigation.
Nice.
As you read the book, you figure out that most vampires, even with the source of blood supply, will soon fade into nothingness due to the curse of this realm as well, that also speeds up this process, except for a certain individual you probably know. And also, you also reveal this information as well, Toby. And if your class is capable of copying spells, I don't think your class is capable of doing that, Toby. I don't think so. Only the wizard can. You are able to learn a few spells, Mikhail. Are you ready to copy?
Yes. I am intrigued what these new spells are.
Okay.
A fine addition to my domain.
Okay. You learn a few of the following spells if you haven't already learned them, and they do not count towards the class limit. You learn a unique spell. It's called Cause Fear.
Okay, hold up. I'm just looking this up here.
Fear.
Got it. And what level is it?
It's. I think it's a first level spell. What's your highest spell level? Second level, right?
Yeah.
And you also learn Ray of Sickness. You
I
got
already have Ray of Sickness.
Okay, let me see if there's anything else for you to learn then. Well, unfortunately, there's nothing else.
Okay.
So you learn Cause Fear. Oh, hold on. I'm being retarded as usual. Keep missing this information. Okay, sorry. You also learn from the book. Do you know second level spells, Mikhail? Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then hold on. I think all those spells are too high for you to learn right now. And you learn Toll the Dead. I'll write it down in the chat. Okay. Donovich says, have you learned anything, young fellows? He looks to you, Toby, waiting for an answer. As if you learned anything.
Much. I've learned some,
Awesome.
but your knowledge holds very little value to me. I see
course.
greater knowledge.
Alright.
I immediately learned this. I've learned a lot. Thank you very much, Donovan. I will certainly use this field to my studies.
You are welcome. Anyways, you guys all receive 15 gold pieces. Put this down in your currencies, or yeah. Anyways, Irina is now comfortable with you guys leading her anywhere in the map. Preferably if you guys can lead her to Valkyrie. That would be a good idea. Irina looks at the party and say, you guys did a great job. We should embark now into Valkyrie village. Be careful not to tread too much in the woods. Smart says, well then, Irina, I'll have to stay in this village. These adventurers seem trustworthy, but I fear if they make a stupid decision, you know who to call. Smart then takes his leave out of the church. Irina almost sobs a bit seeing him leave, but she knows she will have to prepare herself for the dangers that lie ahead. Are you guys ready to embark?
No,
No?
I'm joking.
I don't care.
Ready.
Well, you guys control the adventure. Just tell me where to. If you want to guys leave the church, then we're leaving the church. Before you guys do that, let me confirm a few things. Oh, hold on, Donovich says. If you guys are going to be leaving with Irina, I recommend that you take her to the Abbey of Saint Markovia in Kristik. So let me write this down for you.
Alright, let's do it then. Let's take her
If
to
you
that
failed,
place.
if you fail that, however, then I recommend leading her to the fortified town of Valkyrie. So Abbey of Saint Markovia, Kristik. Try that location first. If that fails, try sending her to Valkyrie, the fortified town.
Do we know where this location is?
It has a lot of its data. I'm not very sure. I don't hold a map. I only hear the news of its greatness. But it's a safe haven for her, and there could be some people that could help her in fending off Strahd and hopefully gaining the resistance. Alright. I wish you very well, fellow adventurers. Good luck on your journey. He nods to the party.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
You guys then embark out of the church. Shouldn't have to be doing anything, but anyways. You're now back at the village of Borevia. To continue heading on your adventure, you should proceed west of this map onto the map, which I will reveal to you. So do you guys wish to proceed west and continue on your journey? Is there any cities, any towns, any markets, any secret shit that you wish to investigate before leaving this village? I'm waiting for a response, boys.
These people killed Saphiro. There's nothing here for us.
You guys can talk amongst yourselves in the roleplay.
I have nothing to contribute here. Sadly.
Garina, is there anything that we should grab in this village that will be of use before embarking?
No, this village is poor, decimated. All I know is that a young woman's cries is tormenting me every night. So I don't think there's much else for us to do, unless we wish to get into further trouble. But we should embark. We should get away from this village. The people already hate me as much as I'm already hated here, okay? I have a bad reputation here. So I should leave. If you can respect that, at least. She looks in the party, ready for a response.
I oblige, and I go like, sure, let's leave, I guess. I mean, would seem to be the most logical step.
Oh, fuck, I fucking refreshed my Google Chrome.
Holy. What you doing, buddy?
It's doing some drugs.
No drugs allowed.
Drugs are bad.
Alright,
Do not do drugs unless they are medicinal. Or prescribed.
you guys are now transferred to the map of Borevia.
Holy, that is a big map.
My screen is still loading. There we go.
Don't worry, this is not a big map. This is a small map.
Small.
It's only 1 centimeter big.
God.
Oh, sorry about that, boys. Continue. Alright, you guys have to spend about depends on the location you wish to go, so I will just calculate the days of travel. Follow along the red path if you can see the red path. If not, just follow the gravel road. Anyways. Fedora man? No. My bad. Mikael, do you wish to lead the party?
Sure.
You guys embark.
On foot?
Yeah. On foot.
Alright. We're gonna be tired. So, let's try to go here.
Awesome.
We have food? I forgot that we need food.
Oh, well.
Two rations.
I guess we have to camp for the day. We have to actually sit down in the fucking trees. What the fuck is that?
It's starting to become dark. You hear wolves howling. It's getting creepy and spooky out here. Oh fuck. Sorry about that, boys.
Well, we need to find somewhere to camp here.
You guys have now reached an exhaustion level of 1.
I'm gonna take a small. Should we take a break right now?
No, right here is a perfect place to take a break.
Okay.
Hold on, bro. That's a lot of traveling already, bro. Show.
Can I keep doing perception checks to see if anything is around?
Sure.
I also have temporal awareness, which keeps me up to date on what's going on.
Oh, everyone, you fucked up. You all forgot something. Let me roll a special dice. It's nighttime. Oh.
I turn around to the party. If we're gonna get ambushed, then we must be smart and strategic.
What? Okay.
What is this?
When you see this kind of roll, it's usually a bad thing. But you're lucky this time. You guys stumble upon a grave as you are traversing down the gravel path. You see a tree with a red smile looking at you. It seems as if it's speaking to the party, but it's not. The tree
Is it just an illusion?
just has a smile. You see, it looks like your eyes are fooling you. The
I roll a perception check.
the trees arc into start to arc like an umbrella, scouring and making everything much darker than usual. But yeah, your perception reveals nothing. You failed your perception.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do
that's
a
fine.
perception.
Yes,
check.
you can roll a perception.
I'm gonna guide myself. What? No, I'm not gonna guide myself.
Your perception reveals one of the little towers of Castle Ravenloft sticking out. You could see it. And you see a lot. And it's very cloudy and foggy as well. You see, and while you were crossing the river, you guys saw, you saw the river flowing as clear as the blue winter sky stood about while you passed that. Your perception also reveals that the trees still seem to be smiling at you. But you could hear something awful in the distance. A stench starts to clog up your nostrils. Be advised.
What kind of stench?
Smells like rotten flesh again.
Zombies, you say?
Anyways, you now guys are about to gain an exhaustion of 2 if you move one more. Yeah, if you move one more. Now you're at exhaustion level of 2.
Let's go! Come get to 10.
We continue walking.
Yeah,
Exhaustion level 10.
Hold up. Time for the dice again.
Oh my goodness.
And I continue doing perception checks for every box. Or I should have said that before, though.
Alright, Ben, roll a perception check if you wanted to do 1.
I do. Make sure that we're not being
Oh, Lord,
followed.
Our speed is half.
Yeah, you guys are actually traveling much slower than usual.
And Ben, you have disadvantage on ability checks. So you have to re-roll. Oh.
Let's go. This will make more fun.
Ben, your perception check fails. So you all continue moving on forward. As usual.
I roll my perception check.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, that's
13.
disadvantage. And 13.
Okay, you failed to notice anything, but you still see the beautiful trees that are still smiling at you. Anyways, Ben, you guys move forward. Ben, roll a dexterity saving throw. No, who wasn't the front of the party?
Me? I was leading the party.
Roll a dexterity saving throw, baby.
Luckily, there's no disadvantage on saving throws here. That's only for exhaustion level 3. Oh, okay.
Works Colton when you need them for the +5.
Come on, Mikkel.
Yeah!
Never mind.
Mikkel, suddenly you step on something that seems to be grasping your foot. But then you, with your extremely fast reflexes, you yank your feet out of the way and you see a hunting trap tries to grab you in a net, and it also has the net also has spikes. Should have done a lot of damage. And you hear for the little bit of action it costs, it sent all the leaves flying towards you guys. Thought it was a powerful trap.
Jesus, super fast cat reflexes there. Woo! See, this is why I'm a good wizard. At least I'm not.
But then you hear something awful.
The fucking wolves are here.
The howling of the wolves. Everyone,
I tried climbing up a tree.
roll initiative.
Intimidate them, scare them off.
Initiative.
I'm gonna roll initiative here. Plus another 3 because of my temporal awareness. So I'm at an 8. Holy shit, bro!
Why are they so massive compared to us? That ain't fair.
One of them is bigger than the entire party.
And each square is a quarter of a mile, so they're
They were already near
well,
you.
it's a quarter of a mile.
Anyway,
Big fella.
they'll be able to catch up to you in approximately 3 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
How should we proceed?
I'm climbing up a tree.
Roll a strength. Depends on the ability you wish to roll. Either roll an acrobatics check, or you just naturally roll a strength check. Both work.
Do acrobatics.
You're able to climb up.
Oh, that is disadvantage.
Oh. You failed to get onto the tree.
Okay, well, we're gonna get a conversation. I say we scare them off by setting the tree on fire.
You do you.
Can I try and boost a
Hold on, I'm gonna transfer all y'all into a battle map.
Can I try and boost Irina up a tree?
Sure. She will roll her acrobatics check with advantage.
Make sure to draw the battle
No,
map.
not advantage because she's also tired as fuck. But so
Is this
no
one
disadvantage.
roll?
Yeet. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to get your tokens, guys. 1 second, my boy.
And guidance.
Our speed is half. Hold on, man. You can. Oh, I guess you could do that. Okay, I'm gonna transfer you all to a new map.
Wow, it's pretty plain. Is there any trees here?
A lot of trees.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, you have to use imagination here.
Jesus, my imagination is not that big. Oh.
Here, I'm gonna pretend like the blue shit are. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay.
There are trees.
Yes. Yeah, all trees. I can draw. Here, trees. Anyways, there's no tree in the front, so you're good.
These are big motherfuckers.
Oh, they're not supposed to be that big. Alright, everyone, initiative. Oh, the party rolled a 9 while you guys have to roll initiative again.
What? I already rolled initiative.
What do you roll?
An 18.
Roll it again.
Are you fucking...
No, so I can modify it myself.
Ah, okay. I got an even better roll.
Then take that roll.
That'll be a 23 then, because
Toby,
of my bonus.
initiative, please.
Is Irina up a tree?
Irina is up at a tree now. About
Let's go.
25 feet. Toby!
Let's go.
Toby, initiative. Thank you.
Guess I would be here because I'll be helping.
Okay, I mean, Cal.
I have to make my initiative 22
Yeah,
because of my
1 second.
bonuses.
I'm just gonna move you to the top there. Alright. Varys Lyden, what do you wish to do? Do you wish to set a tree on fire?
An evil grin starts to form across my face. Let's see. I read my spell book.
Oh shit! You hurl 3 scorching rays at a tree, and this sets the tree ablaze. and it lights up the entire area around you. By the way, Ben could have had disadvantage because of the darkness. So, this actually scares one of the wolves off. So this wolf runs away now and it's gone.
Yep. I then direct my second scorching ray
Oh, sure.
to this wolf.
You fire a scorching ray, and it goes inside the wolf's mouth. You can see its stomach glowing for a bit, and you can see its insides.
My eyes glow again as I fire the final scorching ray.
You deal 7 fire damage, and this causes the wolf to catch fire, and is now about to flee. That's all your turn, I assume.
I decide to move stay with the. I decide to move closer to the party to create a more intimidating presence. As I keep my hands burning for added intimidation effect.
And level Atlas, it is now your turn.
There's just one right here. Holy. I did not expect that. Huh.
And what's happening?
I'm gonna say good luck and try climbing up a tree.
Sure. You have disadvantage.
Acrobatics.
I shout to the girl. We need to stand our ground. Those are predators, for Christ's sake. We must make an intimidating presence.
Ben
They
seems
smell
to-
fear.
While you say that, Mikkel, you see Ben seems to be raping a tree.
I'm a woman.
I go like, why are you having sexual intercourse with the tree?
Guys, let's stop that. Let's stop it. Viewer friendly content. Okay, and then it's not all for your turn. You already used up your action because of that.
I'm gonna just bang my head against the tree for a tiny bit and then get back into position and try to be intimidating.
Cool. You take
Like
You take 1 bludgeoning damage for banging your head against the tree.
not that hard.
We got a dumbass alert over here.
Okay, I gave you back your hit point. Okay, that all? Oh yeah, you're gonna be intimidating. Okay. Okay. Fucking Toby and his name. Mustapi, what do you wish to do?
Not hard to say. You just say it wrong.
Ben, can I ask for opinions from?
It's
Alright,
like 3 syllables.
Toby, can I also ask for opinion? Okay. Toby,
Okay.
it's your turn. What do you wish to do?
Chill touch.
How can you cast Shield Touch if you're far away?
120 feet range.
Okay, I was just making sure. No need to be toxic, man. Holy
You're
shit.
toxic.
I'm not toxic.
Know your spells, dear.
Yeah.
Toby called it out.
I don't know my stuff.
Motherfucker.
Right.
I'm surprised he knows his spells.
I'm a learned man. You know nothing. Okay, I cast that. Okay, hold on.
To which wolf? This one or the wolf that is about to run away?
The one that isn't running away.
You deal about 2 necrotic damage.
2. Okay. Well, I'll take what I can. I'll take what I can get.
Hey, at this level, 2 damage is a lot. At this level.
Not for Saphiro.
We're
Alright.
level 3.
So your chill touch also made the creature unable to heal.
Yep, that is true.
Right.
So-
All right.
So at least it did something else. Make sure to apply that status effect, DM.
I already did so. Wait, I'm trying to find it, actually. Hold up.
Stop lying then.
Ben, do you want to die today?
I mean,
No, your wolves are dying today. Not me.
They're not my wolves. They're the campaign's wolves.
You're the one controlling them.
I'm
Dude, he
convinced-
can fucking spawn a dragon if you piss him off, man. Fucking lightning strikes you, Ben.
Alright, well, guess what? The wolves are actually intimidated by the group's stance and the fiery tree. Good move, Mikkel. They fucking run away.
Holy big brain.
We have to fight with intelligence, not with strength.
Well, I'm tired.
Alright.
Can
you
I
guys
do
see-
Can I try and
I'm
listen
tired.
to if I hear any movement towards us?
Sure, roll perception with disadvantage again. No, with a triple disadvantage because of darkness. So, but
No, I'm trying to listen. I'm not trying to see. Trying to listen.
Well, that's still a disadvantage because
Still.
fucking too tired to even.
Can someone help me out then?
I will. Let's see here. What I use my in combination of my dark vision and temporal awareness. I have been with hearing.
Thank
you
you.
have normal roll now.
Guidance.
Nice perception.
Stand there with Ben, who's scanning the area, trying to locate any sources of potential predators.
Ben was too busy trying to find something in his backpack or pockets when he was trying to do his perception. He failed.
I go like, "Excuse me, lady. If you're gonna ever get a chance to locate the source of a sound, according to the psychology of selective attention, you should not be searching the stuff in your backpack.
What?
Get it together, girl."
I can't hear you. My perception is a 5.
Okay, you guys finally move and move, and now you guys finally make it.
Let's
Onto what
sleep in
seems to
here.
be an encampment.
Is there people there? Why are you making that sound effect?
It's probably bandits or something, and then we have to fight them.
What the fuck is with all these horses?
Why it's so big?
They're fucking bigger. That's a lot of fucking horses that are big, alright?
You guys approach the encampment. Hold on. Before you all proceed further, let me take out my trusty documents.
Who the fuck are these people?
Your nightmare. I'm kidding. I don't know who they are.
What race are they actually?
Seem to be Vistani, I believe, but again, you don't know that.
Well, then can I just simply do a perception check in combination with my researcher background?
Sure. The road
Still can't see anything.
gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger stand stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drank from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around the bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering. Hold on, let me move you guys. You guys came from here. Meandering north between the river and the forest edge. What say you guys?
I try to introduce myself.
What?
Hello? May we come in peace? May we camp here? If we can?
What is the Vistana? What seems you figure out that this is a Vistana. You already seen how Vistana looked like. He understands your language. Oh, you look different.
What the fuck are they saying?
But, here, you could camp around this bonfire.
Okay.
But wait, please. Do you have red wine?
Why have red wine?
Red wine. I check my backpack. Well, we lost our red wine on the way. I'm sorry, but I have rations and a little bit of
Oh man, you're no fun. What a bummer. He just goes back to the camp. But some of them look at the party, but seem not to give any mind at all. Just one of them approaches. I mean, we're having a bonfire. Sit around, eat, have fun, and drink. He said, "Menacingly."
That is probably insight.
Irina says, "Try carefully. I really don't know these people." Your perception reveals nothing, Mikhail, except for a bonfire, of course. Actually, since a natural one, you were trying to see if your dick was kind of big or something, but
Why? Can I do an insight check? Holy!
well,
You
inside.
could have said that he was checking if his fly was down, not something that much. Holy.
Sorry, bro. Gotta do the detail.
God.
All right. Well, your insight reveals an amazing insight. Natural 20. So
what the fuck?
you
While you were looking at your fly, making sure if it was still up, I was actually doing my job.
you like you just infuse yourself with psychology knowledge and able to understand man's intent. You are able to discern that from the information you provided and from your speculations, the drink he may be referring to might be one that may not be good for you. That's what your insight tells you. Your insight also makes you a little bit wary of this place. You just sense as if there is a fortune teller here. Good insight. That's all for your insight.
And I would that insight also uh, relate to me looking or seeing if anyone of the campfire people are looking at us menacingly, or just for that one person?
That one person seems to be looking at you menacingly. The others seem not to give much mind. The man that looked at you menacingly seems to be the leader somewhat due to your insight.
Good. Thank you.
All right. He says, "Come, adventurous. Take a seat. Take a seat." He leads you, and you all take a seat up around the bonfire. Would you like to sleep?
I'm yawning too hard. I could certainly take a rest.
Who's this young fair lady here?
You want to fucking rape this lady already?
Oi, oi, oi.
Would you like to sleep in the wagons instead?
I want to file a complaint.
What the fuck? I'm waiting for your response, guys.
Ben,
Well, first, we're tired from travel, so we would like to eat some of our rations, rest up, and then perhaps we'll take up. And perhaps we'll take up on your offer for the wagon.
Sure. By all means, we got some delicious delicacies being overcooked on the campfire. They still taste good. We infused them with some magic.
Kind.
The good kind. Please, eat.
Well, do I see the food that he's referring to?
Yeah, it's on one of the sticks on top of the campfire. They make way so that you're able to see. It smells good to you, even though it's overcooked. It smells actually quite good. You know what we call this food? We call it the Ravagers Punch.
I'll eat it.
They all begin to chant as Toby says he's gonna eat it. What?
Can I nudge Varys and just try and whisper to him?
Varys!
what? Sorry, I was too busy reading books.
I just nudge you and say, "Do those What food is it anyway? What does it look like?
It looks like a fucking steak, but it's
Okay.
like it has some um bumps on top of it. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I can't describe it in further detail.
nice,
than
I
nice.
would
that.
like to investigate that food.
Sure, investigate it. You might also need to roll an Arcana check because it has some magic.
That's why I was trying to whisper. Just do those seem awfully magical to you?
I think so. I think there might be a magic presence in this. I roll my Arcana check. Ah! Fuck! This is stupid.
Arcana check actually reveals there's a sort of evocation magic infused inside the food. It does not seem to contain this destructive energy, rather than rejuvenating energy.
Oh yeah, regenerating energy. All right. Yeah, we know that. It's literally LSD. It's edibles.
The Vistana begin to chant at Toby, eat, 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 eat. Toby, are you gonna eat?
Yeah, I collapse from peer pressure and take a bite.
They all celebrate. One of them begin to speak.
I tell Toby, I see your amount of culture.
Toby, you are holding the steak in your hands. It seems to make your palms sweaty and your hands quite sweaty. That's of course the heat. Do you wish to eat it?
Yes.
You fucking eat the steak with such ferocity.
You say that again? I could barely hear you.
Toby eats the steak ferociously.
It did seem like he was like. What's the word?
I was kind of on the fence. I wasn't too enthusiastic, but I was definitely.
He was avoidant.
Did it feel like that he was? Oh, as soon as he had the first spike, he became like slightly addicted to the food. It seemed like that.
Yes. Also, one of them begins to recount the tale. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man he was. He sought to rally the people of bravery against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to Castle en masse. When a vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. Miguel, are you paying attention?
I have no clue what the fuck they're talking about.
What was this wizard's name?
We do not know, but let me finish. A few stood the ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. The battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder choked the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic, he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil's Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saved him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down the river to search for the wizard's body to see if he had anything of value. But the river Avalis has already speared him away. And all of them bow their faces to the fire. One of them even burns their face in the fire of doing so. It takes about...
Oh,
Holy, such dedication to that cost.
We must not forget that name! Which we all don't know the name. We call him the Mad Wizard.
Am I the mad wizard?
Toby, as you ate the food, you feel fucking good about yourself. You feel like you could fuck any women nearby, if there's any. You also feel like you know something that you shouldn't know.
Can I do an insight
Toby
check?
cannot just suddenly unlock the secrets of the universe.
Can I do an insight? Try me.
Toby, unfortunately, your insight check automatically fails. You're unable to sync. any kind of check you do fails. You're just right now. You're on a different level of consciousness right now.
Oh,
So it just is edibles then, or LSD.
Told you, bro. I told you.
So you feel like your body is heavenly. You feel like you're having sex at the same time, but you're not. That's how good it feels.
It's edibles. Holy.
No, I fucking told you. The peer pressure, the guys going like, ooh, around the campfire.
One of the Vistani say, "Oh, don't worry. The effects will wear off as soon as he wakes up from a slumber. Here, if you're very worried about the food that we cook, it's a religion to honor the mad wizard. If you want normal food, then what the fuck are you doing here? But fine. The normal food is in the wagon. It is fresh. Eat if you're hungry."
I mean,
One of them pulls out a stack of a bag containing food, mainly fruits, vegetables for the party.
I tell the entire camp, the mad wizard is fake.
All of them get extremely mad. They all look at the the fuck you say? They all surround Bear.
I try and pull Arena out of there.
Sorry, I said the wrong words. I meant the mad wizard is a cool guy.
They all celebrate. Hey, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that?
So fun.
One of them even burned their feet while on the campfire, trying to rage at Varys.
These guys really are gonna be suiciding over this individual.
But anyways, there's a barracks nearby. It's an underground barracks. It's camouflaged, of course. It has some of the resistance members. So if you ever need to stock up with some weapons, let us know. But for now,
Resistance members. May I inquire further about your costs? Why are there resistance members?
we sure to explain this to you. Strahd is evil. Toss doom upon our people.
I'm here to help out.
Even though we are Vistani, Strahd loves the Vistani, but we are not so lucky. We're Vistani too, but he just didn't like us. We were the exception, and now we're here. But anyway,
Anything we can do to help out?
well, yeah, I guess you could go to the brats. But for now, I really do recommend you get some sleep, and also to visit that tent over there. It has someone special that seems to have predicted you're coming here. She predicted you here. She's the prophecy. Anyways, sleep. They all begin to chant sleep. Sleep. And Ina says, "What the hell is wrong with these people?"
I'm extremely like having the major cognitive dissonance of my life. Prophecy? These guys don't believe in the scientific process. There's no such thing as prophecies.
Anyway, you guys head off to the wagons. Very comfortable hay to sleep in. Yeah. Edina goes
To
with
the wagon. Not in the wagon. I'm going to the tent
Okay,
before
sure.
that.
One of the tents seem to be empty. Has no one inside. Has some beds. So y'all sleep. Edina starts
I'm trying to go to the fortune teller. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, you sure? I recommend waiting for your party to go for the fortune teller.
I just want to sleep.
It's recommended though. Up to you though.
Can I try and making like a small alarm at the front of the tent?
Sure.
And I'll cautiously grab my weapon as I go to bed.
Edina whispers to you, "What are you doing?"
On bed.
She saw it. You were trying to do something in the tent, like you were setting up an alarm or something.
Oh, for safekeeping. They can
Okay.
sleep outside.
I hope these people don't do anything. She says.
That's why I got the wire and the mace.
All right, you guys fall into a deep slumber. Now we wait like fucking gentlemen, people. Toby,
So
Yes.
you're dead.
I'm what?
Always goes like, what?
I'm kidding, Toby. Roll a Constitution saving throw. That actually depends.
Oh no.
It's advantage because you're exhausted. I
Wait,
think, right?
did he recover
Oh,
from the
no.
exhaustion?
It's been about 4 hours into this night, so I guess he's still
And
angry.
he still wouldn't have had a disadvantage on the saving throw anyways, because that's only for level 3 exhaustion.
Toby, you felt the urge. Your body feels the urge to move by itself. Your body moves, and it gets closer to the campfire. It looks like you're about to commit suicide, but with your Constitution save, you're able to resist, and you come back to your senses. You wonder, what the fuck am I doing here? You see the Vistani are actually sleeping as well around the campfire. Do you wish to go back to the wagon, Toby?
Yes.
Go back to the wagon.
I'd wake up from the scuffling around the wagon, or like, my meditation was interrupted. Was there anything of significance, sir?
I woke up near the campfire, but otherwise nothing of significance.
So you must have a mental disorder. Okay.
Holy!
All right, here's my book on the DSM 5.
Okay,
Holy!
you guys.
Just kidding.
It's been about a full day passes. It's now the morning. You guys are fully rested now, and you all regain back your health points, spell slots, everything, and you're all about to level up, which should happen in about a few minutes. So just letting you all know. All right. Now, Vistan, you see the alarm that Ben sets. It starts. It goes off. Vistani goes to the tent saying,
Get up and try battle pose. Battle pose.
Now Vistani saying, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt some business here? Anyway.
Never knew Ben was into that kind of action.
Vistani says, anyways, the prophecy is calling forward your name. It is wise to listen and go to the tent. And the Vistani says the same message to Toby and Mikkel. Go.
Okay, whatever.
Alright, you go to the tent, Mikkel. You guys should fucking move your tokens. I hate having to move it for you guys.
I'm preparing my spells.
Stop preparing your spells. There's more priorities.
How many spells could I even prepare? I don't even know how many spells I could prepare.
I'll help you out with that later. You guys enter the tent. Okay, hold on. Let me pull out my document.
I'm like super skeptical because I don't believe in prophecies.
Oh, you guys didn't even do a perception check on the wagon or the tent. Disappointed.
I think someone tried.
Okay.
Yeah, Mikhail tried and got a 1.
Oh, well, he failed.
Yeah, that was
Natural
a
one.
total failure.
Yeah, natural 1, so that's why.
As you guys enter the tent, magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weed. At last you have arrived! Cackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips.
How did you know we were coming?
Because I predict everything! I know the answers to everything!
No, I do.
No, you don't!
I'm a scientist.
She speaks the name of all of you. Varys! Irina! Elera! Musepi!
What the fuck?
Amaran!
What sorcery is this?
Irina's surprised that she knows this information. I know everything about you. Do you want your fortunes read?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Very well. This may be a life or death situation. And may you, Varys, unravel the secrets to the universe. She pulls out a deck of cards. She seems mad, but in fact, she seems as you guys look at her, she seems like a cunning and sharp of mind. Anyone want to rule any insight? Anything? Okay, then that says we're gonna continue then.
I'm good.
All right. Everyone, I'm gonna transfer you to a page. Listen carefully. Take down notes. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm
You're
taking
all
down
gonna have
notes.
to take down notes. This is very important for the plot.
Holy, there's actual cards.
What the fuck?
You can watch my stream if you want to see me drawing up the cards, but you guys will also see it on your side as well.
Holy.
The table twists and turtles, revealing 5 card formats. Wait, well, not yet. Not the cards are not revealed. Hold on. Give me a sec, everybody. Oh, sorry about that.
Whoa, that draw? You can draw cards?
Yep, I'm gonna draw some cards.
High deck, common deck? This is too much for me.
Oh no, guys, don't actually grab those cards. She will be drawing them.
Oh fuck!
All
I
right.
have no clue what is going on.
I have no clue what's going on.
She speaks. These cards will determine the fortunes of this land. I will determine your success or not, depending if you follow the card. Are you ready? She pulls out what seems to be a common deck of Tarokra cards. She deals about 3 to herself, of course, and onto the table. Okay, one sec, everybody. All right. Whoops. All right. She draws 3 cards already. She places them down on the table. Now, for the high deck. She asked the party, do you know what this means?
Nope.
Very well. Allow me to educate you. She begins to read the cards one by one. Hold up, everyone. This is actually quite complicated, cards.
No doubt.
Okay. Sorry about that, boys. Alright. What? Oh,
Hurry up,
sorry,
DM.
sorry. Sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Fuck. Sorry, everyone. I'm struggling.
Take your time, buddy.
Munger? Here's what I think out of character. That each card represents one of us.
You are the beggar.
There's 5 cards and only 4 of us. That is including
There-
Arena. Well, Saphiro.
If we include him, then there's 4. Or not 5.
And
You got
there's 5.
Conjurer. I mean, it could be. For all I know.
Alright,
could be
take down
something-
note. She finally looks into the orb to understand the first card. So, the first card on the left. Take down note, everybody. It is what it says. Quote, I see a dead village, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world.
Repeat that again.
I see a dead village, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world. What will the, oh, I need to write this down as well. Holy shit.
I wrote it down.
Is that Strahd?
I mean, we're
I
assuming.
believe so.
I mean, we can also just look back on the stream and if we really need to.
But it has my documents open. You might not want to do that. I will make a note for you now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just writing down the shit. All right, the lady whispers to the talks to the party. Are you ready for the next tide?
Yeah. As I yawn.
All right. Here, quote. Look for a fortress inside a fortress, in a place hidden behind fire. Do you guys jot that down?
And for which card was this?
Inside of a fortress in a place hidden behind fire.
And for which
Holy.
card was this?
This card was the Meister card. I'm also writing this down. This literally determines how the plot goes.
Spoilers, man.
Literally, it's the Great Prophecy.
We don't know that.
All right. She asks, "Are you ready for the third card?"
No.
Yep.
Remember, the card on the left. Remember, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. That is the purpose of the left card in the mid region. For the second card that you read, which was at the top, apologies, the top card, which was Meiser, it tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. Now we're going to move on to the third card. It is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. Now, let me see what this card says. Okay. Quote, this is where you write it down. A wounded elf has what you seek. He will part with the treasure to see his dark dreams fulfilled. Write that down, boys. I'm also writing this down. Alright. Holy shit.
A wounded elf is why you seek to part with the treasure to see his dark dreams fulfill.
Correct. Alright. Now, the fourth card. The fourth card is the card at the bottom. The third card she read was the beggar card. The fourth card at the bottom. It will tell you, it will shed light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. You don't write that down. It's just telling you what the purpose that card does. It's the Executioner card. Alright, give me a second. Alright, quote. This is where you write it down. Seek out the brother of the devil's bride. They call him the Lesser, but he has a powerful soul. Alright, now the last card. Here, the card in the middle. It's called Tempter. This card will tell if the enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. Now, let's see. It's Tempter. Quote, this is where you write it down. I see a secret place, a vault of temptation, hidden behind a woman of great beauty. The evil waits atop his treasure of... The evil waits atop his tower of treasure. And that is all for the cards. Does anyone have questions?
Yeah, what do
No.
these mean?
Again?
Why can't you give us a straight answer?
I
Old
only
woman?
read the prophecy, and it is the answer that is laid between me. That is hard to discern, and that is the beauty of prophecy.
Who do you follow?
Nobody.
He follows the universe.
Alright. The cards vanish from her table. She says, your fate has been determined. It is up to you to find your determined fate. She then goes to sleep on the fucking tent. And the orb stops glowing. Let me transfer you all back to the map.
Okay.
Irina says, I've really sensed something weird around her for sure. I don't really believe in a prophecy, but I think we should hold her words to some extent. Hold on, I'm transferring you. Oh, there we go. What do you guys wish to do now?
We steal the horses. Ha 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 ha.
Oh boy, damn, Bandit's becoming evil now. Okay,
I'm joking. I'm joking. It's just a joke.
you're becoming evil. What do you guys want
No,
to
what do you mean become? I have been evil.
do? Michael, we're waiting for you or anyone to do an action here. You're back in the camp.
Well, how does
What?
Muzepi, don't call you M because I don't want to say anything more.
Fair enough.
Mr. M, how are you feeling today? How is he feeling? DM.
Can I do a check on how I'm feeling?
You don't really need a check. Well, fine. I guess you could give yourself a known insight check, but you really don't need one, bro, for that. Yeah, you should feel yourself.
Okay. I feel fine overall. But last night was weird, but I feel fine. I
How does,
passed out. And at one point, when I woke up, when I came to in the middle of the night, I was by the fire. But I caught myself. I don't know how I ended up there.
how does the captain seeing Mr. M alive and well?
Captain?
Yeah, the captain. DM.
What? Roll perception.
Perception.
What do
Okay.
you, yeah.
I'm trying to determine how the captain feels seeing that Mr. M is alive and well.
Oh. Roll an insight then. Captain seems not to give any mind at all. Anyways, there's a box nearby if you guys wish to be suited up. Do you guys wish to proceed to the box?
Yes, please. Let's head to the Brox. Let's
Is
go there
this-
right now.
Remember the box is camouflaged, so he seems to have pointed the way here. So, off we go, boys.
Who's this person though?
Oh, that's the
Before we
captain.
head up.
That's the captain.
That's the captain?
I forgot to switch his icon. All right. Transferring map over. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Can you guys see?
No.
No?
I see my character, but that is it.
I see.
Oh, let me give you some light then, Ben. Should be.
Yeah, I need some light. I could only see my character.
Welcome to the blind club.
Okay.
I can see at last.
See as well.
All right.
What is this
In
raven
the
doing here?
distance, you guys saw a grassy terrain that seems to be descending quite unnaturally compared to the rest of the land. You spot a lot of dense vegetation, all compacted into one large area, consisting that seems to be like a sort of camouflage. And then you guys descended into a narrow opening in which it becomes dark for a second, but then you realize you are underground and you can hear dripping noises. A little river passed by, and your voice echoes throughout. You see some people nearby. They seem to be staring at you. And also seem to be scouts. But you could hear commotion inside the barracks. You could hear people. You could hear like people yelling out numbers. 200, 400 gold piece. As in
Sounds like an auction house.
probably. Anyways, one of the figures approached the party. Says, "Are you a vampire?"
That's no.
You want to suck your blood.
Okay, you immediately trigger combat.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Just say, hey, can you not handle a joke?
Fuck.
He says, "You fool! You're making a mockery of the people that died if you choke like that."
You do,
Oh,
like, do I look like one?
I clap at the cleric. Good job, cleric.
You choke around like that here, you're gonna have your hand impaled on a spike. They stop combat.
Those sound like empty threats.
They investigate the rest of the party. He looks at the other scout. They seem clear.
I think if you had a brain cell, you would realize I'm an elf. I say to the scout.
You see other people seem by. Let them through. They don't seem like vampires at all. We should have them join the resistance.
That's right. Let us through, little boy scout.
Alright. As you guys enter in the middle of a bidding war. You see some Barovian commoners. I want that sword! And then, lots of bidding going on. So, Cedric, take it away. Or improvise. It's your turn to shine.
Sword. Here is the sword. The sword that most of the Sword Coast covets the most.
Ah,
This sword comes from very far. For this fine sword, it holds a lot of mysteries. When you unsheath this, it holds history and magic too.
thank you.
I start this bid for 50. Do I hear 50? 50 gold piece, anyone?
Jesus Christ! I only have 25 gold pieces.
The commoner stops at 400 gold piece. It's the highest bet.
Can I do an insight check to see whether or not this person is lying about the
400.
Roll an insight, Ben.
Holy.
The other commoners stop bidding.
Oi! 24.
It's hard to tell.
What?
He gets maximum and it's still hard to tell. Damn, this must be a good auctioneer, not gonna lie.
I'm slightly impressed. I have to smirk a tiny bit and just do a tiny nod. Holy.
Okay, look, the commoner says, "Well, then I guess I shall have the sword. My bid is the highest."
Okay, 400 are there. Going once.
They all look at each other. What? I didn't hear. Actually, I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, I don't even have it. I don't have anything to freaking bid.
Anyways, the commoner says, "Yes."
No. Continue.
Here's the 400 gold pieces as I outbid everyone in this room. The other commoners say, yeah, why are you so rich? You're not even of a study. They're like, well, you don't know where I get my gold from. Sorry, guys. Okay, now please, lend me that sword. I'm gonna slaughter Strahd himself. And everyone starts cheering, yeah, kill Strahd. Ooh.
Here for Strahd. That's right.
I'm gonna
We
have
are
it
the
said
resistance.
when he killed my brothers and sisters.
What did you do, man? What did Strahd do to you?
I am awed by his determination to kill Strahd.
He killed my brothers and
Strahd?
sisters.
Yeah. And and, and who is evil right now?
Strahd.
What do you do to Strahd, my friend?
I'll kill him
Kill him with what?
with the sword that you're about to give me.
Yes. Here you are. I hand him a sword. Yes.
Thank
Kill
you.
Strahd.
Resistance, he yells out to everyone. We shall regain our force and strike again soon, but I don't know when.
But I don't know when.
Cedric, you notice a bunch of people behind you. That seem to be
Oh.
rather strange.
Oh.
That's the one way to put it.
I look up to them and try to smoke try to smoke my blunt. Oh, it seems new people are starting to arrive at this barracks. Welcome. Are you here for the bidding? Are you good for some bids?
Unfortunately, when it comes to the amount of currency I have on hand, you can consider me third grade. I only have 25 gold pieces. We were just introduced to this camp, so we're trying to find our way around here. And you
And
seem quite knowledgeable.
So are you here for the bidding or the other part?
Like a fucking question. Wait, wait.
What do you have?
What was the last thing you said?
Are you here for the bidding or the other?
Oh,
I winked my eyes. The other part.
uh, okay, Ben, you fucking ask. Why the words items?
What items do you have for the bidding?
Oh, the bidding. If you come here for the bidding, if you come here for the bidding, I have a lot of items that I've got. Look at this. I have this. For starters, I have this new prototype made by Al's Metalworks company, from which I came from. As I smoke my blunt again.
Oh, but Ben, stop typing. Go back to your business.
I told. Here is called the pistol. Whoa, what's happening in the chat?
nothing happened in the chat at all. Nothing happened in the chat. Just continue with what you're doing. It's excellent.
Here is a pistol. You see, for Sword Coast is starting to evolve into much more modern of technology. People started from rocks, then from rocks to slings, from slings, arrows, from arrows to to crossbows, and finally, as the modern time passed by, guns, firearms, and bullets are the future. And if you wanted the piece of this future, well, my friend, you can start bidding at 10 gold piece.
I'll bid 10 gold pieces.
All right. Bidding is in session. Do I hear 10? 10. Do I hear 10? Do I hear 15 out there? Do I hear 15? Do I hear 15?
DM, is anyone else gonna bid? Because it's gonna be an easy item for me.
Do I hear 15? Do I hear 15 out there?
A commoner bids 20 gold pieces.
Oh, do I hear 20? 20. I heard 20 out there.
Yeah,
I heard
20.
Fucking bullshit.
I heard 20. I heard 20.
You're
Do I hear?
Are you gonna go broke, Mikhail, for a gun?
Do I hear 20?
Another one bid, the priest nearby bids 40.
Oh, got 40. Got 40.
Well, no, no
40.
chance. Good job.
Do I hear? Do I hear 43? Do I hear 43?
Nice
Do I
try,
hear 43 out
Varys.
there?
There was an effort.
Was there though?
I pointed to a dark cape. You in the dark cape. Are you bidding 45? Are you bidding 45?
In she shakes his head. The priest was bidding 40.
I think Cedric he's pointing at Toby
Oh.
because he has the
Oh,
dark
he's
cape.
pointing at Toby.
I think that's what the intent was.
Do I hear 45 from you? Do I hear 45? Do I hear 45?
I have very little monetary gain. I wouldn't
Do I
be a
hear
good
45?
bidder.
Do I hear 45? How about you? Do I hear 45? You the pretty girl from the back. Do I hear 45?
Damn, he's hitting on you.
Suddenly, the door
which one?
a door swings open, and you could hear a deep voice saying, 100 gold.
100.
100.
Yes. He
I
approaches
heard
the
100 right here.
bidder. 100 for me. You see the priest and the other commoners. Oh, come on, man.
100 for the man in metal, for the man in armor.
Yes.
Final bid. Do I hear a final bid? Does anyone want to bid more? I can hear 110 here, 110 or 15. Do I hear 105? Do I hear 110?
Everything remains in an eerie silence.
Do I hear silence now? Do I hear silence? All right. Going once. I tap the ground. Sold, sir.
Thank you. Gentlemen.
Payment up front.
He grabs a pouch full of gold. Here's the payment.
Well, that's all for now.
All right. Looks like
That's
this.
all for now.
I talked to the party. Looks like this bidder's pretty good at his craft. Not gonna lie.
What do you guys want to do?
Seems that you people are new here.
Yes, we are.
You know what? Since the two of you, I've seen that you are an elf. Since the elf and the cape guy brought two pretty beautiful ladies. How about we go have some chat on the back?
All right. Do you guys accept this request?
Sure, I oblige.
All right. You guys go to the back. I'll move you guys to the back. You guys pass through a lot of beds, tables, but I think the back overall does not really have a table, so you're just gonna have to talk around the beds. Let's see if I got everyone. Yeah, everyone's here. Perfect. Oh, Adina. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? You're talking to this man who you have yet not figured out his name.
Any drinks? Anyone? It's on
I
the
could
house.
I could have some wine if you have any.
Wine. I ask one of the people in the house. I said, "Can you offer these people some wine, sir?" It's
Of
all on me.
course.
It's all on me.
It is only natural we bring supplies to the resistance and new fellows as a welcoming gift. He goes off to get some drinks.
So I speak to this auction man, and I ask, well, what are you known as? What's your name?
I tried to hit the blunt again.
Holy.
I just can't anymore.
My name? They call me a lot of names. They call me a whore. They call me merchant. They call me ripoff. But you can call me. But my real name is Monocles.
Monocles?
Monocles.
Okay. Monopolies.
Like that?
Monocles. Spelled like monocles, but monocles.
I'll refer to him Monocles. Yeah. Monocles.
Monocles.
Is that right? Yeah.
Monocles.
I was so
But you
close.
But you can call me Mr. One. They call me Mr. One.
Mr. White?
Mr. One.
Mr.
Mr.
One.
One.
Mr.
Number one.
Yeah. Number one. I
So
think we knew
what
number
gives-
7
what-
too.
number 7.
Saphiro.
Um,
And then I asked,
Does that name sound familiar?
I started to become serious.
Oh shit!
What's your business here?
I feel. DM, may I roll on Arcana check?
Why the fuck would you want to roll an Arcana check?
I don't know. I just feel like it. Because
You're just like Ben now. Rolling shit. Fine. Roll an Arcana check.
Something feels sus. And it feel it in our core. We want to figure that out.
I roll a 16.
Cedric, do you have anything that is magical?
No, not at all.
Your Arcana check fails me. Why are you even doing that?
Sorry. I felt extremely sus for a moment. I'm all good now.
Tell me your business here. Why are you?
Are you gonna
We're
ask?
travelers.
Answer?
We have a destination in mind,
Are you
but
spies?
we aren't spies.
Are you spies? I tried
No,
to.
We are from the Lord's Alliance. That's where we originated from.
Yep. Sorry.
If we were spies, will we even say that we are spies? To be honest.
And then I pulled out my pistol and pointed it at the black hooded cape. Then why in the world do you know that name?
Take out the
He
pouch and
he
show
was,
it show it to him. Cause this is him right now. And show him the pouch of his remains. And before you go shooty on us, no. We weren't the ones.
We should warn you about his
killed him.
mistake.
But we were the ones who let him down.
We didn't kill him.
And I put the pouch of remains beside him.
He arrived in this strange land with us, but he has not made it to this point.
He has succumbed.
We lost him in Barovia. And we have carried on from there.
All efforts to revive him has failed.
How do you know him?
He's smoking again.
You see the guard comes back with the drinks? Hi, sorry to interrupt, fellow gentlemen. Please, a taste to our cheers. It's the finest red wine we could ever get. He tosses it over to the rest of the party. Drink.
Thank you. So I
Do you mind if I listen in on this conversation?
Are you alright with him listening in
100
on
gold.
the conversation?
For 100 gold, yeah.
He signals the rest to leave the room. They all leave.
Little boy, you better serve these people wine faster, or I'll shoot you.
He smiles.
What the fuck is this sketchy shit?
His eyes turn red.
Oh. I jump back.
I step back. and I ready up my spell book.
Oh, why did this have to happen now?
And I also pull Arena back with me.
And then I laugh, and then I started to laugh. Just kidding. Come on, boy. Here's a 10.
He vanishes into a cloud of dust and reappears again. He is Strahd!
What?
Oh,
Well. It is to see a great reunion again. Oh yeah, your friend Saphiro. That was unfortunate. He got what he deserved.
So it's true.
He immediately tasked Magic to seal off all entrances here. Now listen here. If you don't mind, Adina, you're coming with me now. What do you guys wish to do?
between both of them. And save. Not if we have anything to save.
For my dead body. Actually, I
Oh.
no, I don't care that much about this woman. You can take her if you want. I'll let my companions die.
I'll give you 30 gold.
How about this? Let's sit down. Since you're all gonna have a great taste of that red wine, okay? He grabs his own red wine.
Thank goodness I didn't drink that red wine.
Can I grab the red wine before he does?
He's grabbing his own red wine. Are you sure?
His own.
Is
No,
that a
his
good
own red
idea?
wine.
Yeah, his
Okay,
own.
I thought you meant the red wine that that was brought. Never mind.
You know, it's his own. He grabs his own. Let's drink and talk like gentlemen, alright?
And ladies, because we're not all men here, just to let you know.
He approaches the party. Come now, don't be afraid. You know I've
What
shown
do you
great
want?
mercy. He starts drinking the entire red wine completely, his eyes still glowing red. Well, your brother. I transformed him into a vampire. And I guess that's all you should know. Now,
What's he referring, talking
Yeah,
to?
who's he talking to?
Saphiro, I guess.
monocly. He's looking straight at monocly.
Okay. It's just
Now.
kind of hard to do it not in person.
Now listen
What do
here.
you want?
Your brothers.
Oh.
What do you want?
Now listen here. I'll give you 10 minutes to give me Arena. If not, I already know where you are and this entire bronze. Make the right decision. I trust you, fellows. He vanishes into dust again and a cloud and disappears. And that, my friends, sadly for Monocles, is the end of the session.
Damn!
What?
Oh shit!
Mr.